Here's what the categories and colors mean for severe thunderstorm outlooks. These maps are updated several times a day by expert forecasters at the Storm Prediction Center, part of the National Weather Service. These maps don't predict exactly where and when storms will hit, but rather it gets at the chances of damaging weather happening within 25 miles of any spot on the map. Think of it as the daily severe risk level on the scale of a county or two. The probabilities are boiled down to several tiers. The higher on the scale usually means higher confidence and higher potential severity. At the bottom is the chance of general thunderstorms, or 0 on the 5-level scale. As we know from everyday life, most storms don't turn out to be severe. This captures that idea, and it's very common in Virginia. You may get some thunder in the area, but there probably aren't enough ingredients for something destructive. Of course, it's always a good idea to respect lightning danger, even in storms that aren't severe. Next, we have Level 1, or marginal risk, in dark green. Marginal risks show up dozens of times per year in Virginia, especially in summer. This means some isolated areas in your region could get hit with high wind or hail, maybe even a stray tornado. But on this kind of day, most areas don't have damaging weather. Then there's Level 2 in yellow, or slight risk. Despite the name, this is a sign that it may be more than your typical stormy day. In Virginia, this might show up 10 to 20 times per year. Severe storms are expected to happen in isolated or scattered fashion, so watches or warnings may be coming out. It's not a guarantee of bad weather, but a very good reason to check the forecast more often. We go up another notch to Level 3 of 5, or the enhanced risk, in orange. Storms won't just be isolated, but rather scattered or numerous. The winds within storms could be particularly strong, and the hail could be larger, so the enhanced risk areas really bear close monitoring. In Virginia, you might see this a couple or a few times per year. The risk keeps climbing for a moderate, or Level 4 in red. This might be the case about once every year or two. Intense severe storms are likely to occur in your area and will hit in scattered or widespread fashion. Watches and warnings are probably on the way, so you may want to look at changing travel plans or scheduled events to lessen the exposure to bad weather. Finally, the rarest of them all, a high risk, 5 out of 5, shown in magenta. This goes hand in hand with major, memorable tornado outbreaks or the widespread devastating winds of a derecho. High-risk days are very unusual in Virginia, and some areas have never even been in that category. We can look at these chances a few days in advance. Sometimes the categories go up as the system gets closer, often because it will be warmer or the confidence gets higher. And sometimes those chances drop because conditions are cooler or the system trends weaker. And if you dig a little deeper on the SPC website, they break out separate chances for high wind, large hail, and tornadoes. Often a major storm day will have some threat for all three. Sometimes a severe risk is mainly for straight-line winds, with almost no tornado chance at all. And rarely the chance may be driven entirely by a tornado threat, but keep in mind, these maps do not incorporate the risk of flooding.